Hello, and in today's video we will be carrying on with the project of building this DMU. So this is part 2 of building a DMU in Stormworks. It's quite a nice game, but I think we should be building a toilet to go in this bit, and maybe working on some of the doors, not all of them, but at least some of them. So let's go get started. So first, let's add a little thing here. By about, how big do? So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be 6 wide. I think that will lead roughly enough space needed. Let me just pull that out like that. Maybe, I don't know what we should do about it. Maybe we should do what the actual mainline trains have, and that's like a sort of chunk taken out the corner. Not literally chunk taken out the corner, but you'll probably get what I mean. Hopefully, anyway. So I am going to do a toilet which is about that big, because that means there's a gap of 3. But yeah. So let's go slide across here. And that's like a toilet. I think that's got to be the toilet then. And yeah, that's roughly okay. So it's going to be a small toilet, but they're nearly always quite small on the real life railway vehicles. I don't know how I'm going to fit it all in. I think that's going to be a door. I'll have a toilet here. I don't know how to make this realistic. I guess I can just do something like maybe just this. That can be a toilet. And this can be a sink, which I'm going to do the same thing because I'm quite lazy and I don't really want to spend too much time on this. Right, like that. And here I'm going to have a bit of bike storage, so I'll leave that as a space there. And that seems to be reasonably nice. Actually, one thing I forgot, and that's to do this. Don't forget that. And then let's work on building at least 1 or 2 of the doors. So first let's maybe turn on that, so whatever I do on one side, this does the same thing on the other side, and that will be quite nice. I'll actually go ahead and these will be actually connected to the engines in the future as an air intake, but I don't think we need that currently. And I would say let's have a few pivots. Let's use the robotic pivots and then clear this, and that would make the door go inwards, so switch it around, and that would make the door go out. Here I'd like the door to go inside, but I would like it on one side, so there. And then here I would like a door open that way, but I don't know how best to do this. Actually, if I do it here, have a nice door here, and have actually, I'm going to have a little bit like here, and hopefully that will make it work, and do it up to about there. Then this one will be like a bulletproof sort of, you can't see, you won't be able to see through this door. And then such a toggle, because we need a toggle button. I think a one-sided one would be okay here, because it'll be a one-way door, and then or from the cab outwards into the passenger vestibule. I can't say it. Just if you can't say it, watch. Don't say it at all. And now I've gone slightly gargle and I'm saying my own name. I'm speaking third person. Oh no, what should we do? I keep accidentally so that I'm going inwards, so if we have it like that, that should stay like that. And have bother. Like that. There you go. If I have to pivot there, then I'll go. Well, you probably should have thought about how your door will work before placing it, so that's kind of your fault in a way. I know, but nothing's my fault. Yeah, window, we don't need, just delete or backspace, and then this. So if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm basically building a DMU. I'm doing the cab doors, and then the passenger doors I can do later. There's been an update, so when you paint doors, you can paint the inside, and then you can paint that outside a different colour, so that's quite nice. I've made my own sort of network rail blue colour, so that's quite nice for the outside, although it would be more of a greyish white colour for the livery I'm planning to do this in, but that's not this. We're working on the DMU, so I would just, as most vehicles of this description would have a yellow front. Let's do the front in yellow. And then brush it and paint every bit. There you go, nice yellow. That'll be white on the inside, which is quite nice, I guess. Overall, that should be okay, although I would like the front, the entire front to be that colour, and the floor to be a darkish grey colour, maybe? Yeah, I think that should be okay. I'll just paint that, and voila, I've got a nice front. Yep, front. A yellow front, not a front. That does not make sense whatsoever. Also, I think we should probably build some bogies, so let's search up assembly, which will come up with wheel assembly, and then you can, I would say about here, and that is, let's see, 1, 2, so that'd be 8. So let's go build one under here, and then we can see that's where that is, and then we can put wheel assembly in line with that line. Voila! And then in between we've got this entire huge surface to build what we need. So I already built a microcontroller, so add a new one, and then logic. We need, actually let's call it doors. I've already built one, but let's input and then numbers. Those are output, no, inputs. We need 2 inputs and add another one which will be a input, no, of a number, and then we go into here and is that a switch? And then there you go, there. So numbers should be, let's name the inputs 1 and 0. You can swap that around. So yeah, that works. And then I would save it as a door switch there. And you can do it. You can make this a lot smaller, but I do this. I can change the degrees, and now I've saved it. We can back out of that. Then I can search up doors. There you go. Then we can search up constant, or you don't have to type the whole thing, because I don't type the whole thing, and I can get a nice, so that one will be 1, this one will be 0, and then we can just go, everything here can be a 1, everything there can be a 0, and then yeah, and then we can do, this can go to here, this can go to here, no, not there, that would be a bit silly, and then you can go to here as well, voila, like so, and then we can do that. So this one goes to there, so this one should go to the switch for that door. You should go, wait, where does, go to that one, so you should go to that one. Very complicated. Is this easier, more simple? More or less. No, that doesn't make sense. That would make whoever sits in that chair operate that thing. You should go to here. You go to that one, so you go to that one. Then you go to that one. Then we just connect the electricity. I think I've got infinite power on, so we don't need a battery at this moment. I will connect a battery at due course. In due course. Actually, let's do one now. Battery. Medium battery. We can do 4. That should help us a bit. There you go. Now, if I push button, I've done that the wrong way, so it'll be using electricity to keep the doors open. So if that happens to you, you can just go into this mode, do that, and switch this one to this, this one to this. So 0 goes to all the 1s. Yeah, that one's got 0. Yeah, so this one's connected to 0. This one's yeah, and then this one can go to this one, which is number 1, can go to all the 0s. There you go, and save or spawn. And now we've done that, look, you can push that and the doors will open. Let's spawn inside, so you've got a nice cab door that opens actually, that's nice. We can actually I'm going to delete that one and replace it with a, you can't really tell that's a door, and it, right, so let's replace it. Let's edit this door. We've got a few more minutes. So let's go to this. It says that's white. We don't want a yellow door. Back. Turn off the annoying things. So it. Right. Like this will do perfectly fine, and then we can delete that one and make it that shape, or like that, and spawn it in. So you've got this nice sort of shape. It'll probably look slightly nicer once we've added stuff. These should go outside, which they do. The other one works. This one goes inside, and then it's got that nice little slope out, so it looks slightly more like a door. So if you look on the other side, well, look, that looks quite nice actually. And then you've got the luggage rack that I built last time. I think this personally has gone quite well. Oh, let's touch up on the paint there, because there's quite a few holes in the yellow paint, which will start getting irritating every time I see it anyway. I don't know about you. Like all the walls inside these things will be needed to be painted yellow. Like if you can see, there's a bit, you can see straight through there, and then that one needs to be painted yellow. Actually, that can be painted white, as the livery there's white, so it doesn't really matter. And I would, as I'm painting, I can probably get away with paint fill and one closest to black, but not black. Like that. Quite nice colour. I'll put that on. And this one, look like the back, will be nice and dark colour. I'm going to have to change this because I don't think I will be able to make everything a bit of a darker grey inside. because why not? Well, it'll make everything darker. Yeah, fair point there, but I'm not taking that point because I am myself, and I keep talking to myself like a nutter. That looks reasonably okay, I guess. Although this end needs a bit of a touch up, but so yeah, I'll do the toilet door. As we've got barely any time left, I'll do the toilet door later, and this was quite fun to do, I would say. I don't know about you, but see you next time.